Daniel worked on the water where he felt free. First had to move when he was 5. You could never satisfy his questions of why. Fascinated with his history, searching for the answers to find him peace until the day that he found the test. They said send a sample of hair, we'll find the rest. With a smile he rushed it through the mail, and the next day he had to set the sail on the sea. But that night he had a fleeting dream. He awoke not remembering what he had seen. Back to sleep, and it happened for real when he was stuck. He couldn't shake the feeling of cold clay waking up on his back. The morning sun was peeping through the cracks. Daniel quickly closed his eyes and opened them each both one at a time, but he refused to believe what he saw. There was ancient calligraphy along the wall. He knows he wrote it. Normal life had returned for a bit, or at least until Daniel had gotten off the ship. For the lucid dream had come again, but this one was different and he knew it when he looked down to see dainty feet wearing heels, and up at a Renaissance painting of a man's sword and shield. A butler entered the fancy room and called a woman's name with a sudden rush of deja vu. Commanding with a beckoning hand, he, Daniel, had become the queen of the land. And although it was just for one night, it felt so weird, it felt so right. Now when Daniel, he closes his eyes, the dream pulls him down. Digging up a grave, reprise of reliving the past. Ambly drifting down the street, he blinks to see himself, step into himself. Existence fluttered in a dark, cold room. There's many tubes coming into view. Floating round and spinning down, and green liquid around his head, a morphine molasses bed. He sees himself in many generations, ancestral past alive again. Deep wonder, what is happening? White lab coats, they enter the room. He woke inside a clone of himself. The white lab coats, they sounded an alarm as he pushed himself in his tube right off the shelf. It shattered along the floor. Green goo caused a slip to science shoes, so he ran down the hall of the vats, past the queen and the caveman. A sudden epiphany that these weren't dreams at all, for he was called by this consciousness. It was connected